interesting about the market now. Perhaps there'll be some people that want to move to the west side. Then maybe there'll be some opportunities to sell your house
Right.
that you're living in
Right,
now.
exactly.
Yeah.
And, people don't really want to talk about it, but we're in a recession, and it affects the ski industry differently than it affects where primary homes are. So, southern Maine, they're really getting hit harder with the recession than we are up here. Our prices are going to stay where they are. They're saying this is the new normal. The busyness of the buyers is not going to stay as much. That's where we're going to see the recession affect us in the ski industry. Properties are actually starting to sit on the market a little bit longer. Before, we'd have properties come on the market and we'd have a bidding war right away, and everybody, there'd be like 10 buyers that wanted a property, whereas now properties are sitting on the market maybe 30 days before they're going under contract.
Of course, interest rates are different now, but it's probably for a certain clientele, it's not really an issue.
Right, and there are still some people that are getting mortgages up here. For condos, we do have a lot of cash buyers here, but then we also have houses that are off mountain, and so we have primary homes that are there, and then we also have investment people that are purchasing properties there. People, there is talk about interest rates, and they are higher than they were before,
Right.
but real estate runs in 10-year cycles. So when the whole COVID thing happened, we were almost in our 10th year of the cycle of the market, and then we went 12 years into it. So we were 12 years into a 10-year cycle. So it was just a matter of time before the recession was going to hit and these things were going to happen. So now we're starting our fresh 10 years that the market's going to slump a little. And then it's going to come back up and it's going to hit another high. So the prices are going to stay where they are, and then we're going to have a little bit less activity right now at the beginning, and then it's going to get more of a normal, and then it'll get busy again. So people are concerned about interest rates, and say I think they're like 7 or 8% right now. And so you still get a mortgage. You still purchase a property because you're going to own it potentially for another 10 years, and the interest rates will drop again, and then you can refinance.
Right.
So people shouldn't be scared of what the interest rates are, because the interest rates are always going to go up and down.
Sure.
Remember back in like the 80s when interest rates were
Crazy.
20%, 18%?
It was insane.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But people still purchase properties, and then when the interest rates drop, you refinance.
Now, you have other properties in the surrounding areas that people can look at if there's limited availability here?
Yep. So I'm the Sugarloaf region broker, so I do a lot of work here on mountain, but then I also have properties in Carabasset Valley, off mountain, Copeland. I don't know, Andy, if you want to feature that listing. So for $395 right now, this is down by Tafulio's. And it's actually at the end of the road. So it's a really private lot. Route 27 is there. I feel Route 27 is inevitable in Carabasset Valley. Like, you're going to live in Carabasset Valley, you're going to be on Route 27, one way or another. But this property is really cool because it has 293 feet on the Carabasset River.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a large riverfront. Isn't it cute?
Nice big beams.
Yeah,
open
big
concept.
beams, open. It's got a wood stove in there. It's got a big deck right on the river, and yep, there's the river. And it's beautiful right there. It's on, a corner, and there's some deep holes, and the state of Maine does stock that river.
Oh, yeah. I've seen
4 times
them.
a year. Yeah.
With different types of trout and different types of fish.
Right.
And they stock it up there and then down below the falls.
Yep, they do. So right off the town office bridge right there, which is right up the stream from this.
So you can catch them in your pocket. You go swimming.
Yeah, you can catch them in your pocket.
And that picture would show a much higher water line, I think, today.
Yeah.
But nice to be on the river, right?
Right, exactly.
Well, that's an example of a property. You're not too far from the mountain at all.
No,
right?
you're really not. And the shuttle does pick people up right there at Tafulio's. So, you could potentially walk down there, walk your kids down there, teenagers or whatever, get them on the shuttle, get them to the mountain. You can take a little bit longer for the morning coffee and then go up and meet the kids.
Perfect.
Or, there's versatility there.